So this clip and overall story comes by way of a Japanese ghost hunting channel simply called ClipStore. They were contacted by a viewer who has taken a photograph of this phantasmagoric looking woman poking around from a corner within this supposedly haunted cave area located in Fukuoka, Japan, which in turn is said to be a paranormal hotspot. As well as this photo being captured, more credence is kind of given as to what is seen within it, as one of the things that people say they see within this particular caving section, if that's the right way of putting it, is the kind of apparition of a woman in white, which is kind of what is seen in this particular photograph. So the ClipStore team of Gai-chan, Dai-chan and Yasuke arrive at the caves late at night and enter them. And the first thing as present within this video is them, this kind of presentation of their investigation here, is them trying to find the particular spot that the photograph was taken. They ultimately end up finding where this photograph was taken, from one of them kind of getting into position within this particular spot in the same kind of area as to where the woman would be. They determine that it would be impossible for a human being to fit into the crevice that the figure is coming out of in the way that the photo displays, because if a human was to try and recreate it, the space is so tight to the point where they would have their legs sticking out. And as seen in the particular photograph itself, there is no legs visible of this person. And the cramped cave conditions overall lead to two of the investigators going back to their car, with Gai-chan staying behind in the cave and that particular spot to see if anything supernatural happens. After 20 minutes of being at the spot with nothing happening, it seems like Gai-chan is just starting to drift off with his head lolling. A strange sound is then heard on his camera, and the second kind of audio capture seemingly kind of wakes Gai-chan from his slumber, shall we say. What is captured on the camera itself, interestingly enough, sounds like a woman crying. And as that event itself is going on, I'm assuming kind of at the same time, back at the car, Dai-chan is filming Yasuke, whom the latter is kind of talking about their time within the cave, and his kind of first time with the team, and kind of talking about the challenging environment that the cave area that they were in was in terms of a filming location. All is going well. It's all kind of relatively, shall we say, trivial with regards to paranormal stuff happening. At least we think we do, in terms of what is discussed and at the time noted in this particular showing of their conversation. As they continue with their conversation overall, they hear a kind of very loud knock on the back of their car, which kind of freaks them out a bit, and they kind of turn around to have a look see if there is anybody there kind of mucking around with them, but they see nothing. As they're kind of getting to grips with having just heard this first sound, behind them at this point now, they hear a knock come from the front of their car, which in turn freaks them out a bit more. And unbeknownst to them, they end up capturing what looks like some kind of creepy, kind of greenish face that is kind of peering at them from roughly where their wing mirror would be, kind of menacingly kind of looking at them. Unknown to them, earlier on in their investigation, when they were descending into the caves earlier, they end up capturing, unbeknownst to them, movements that they did not see behind them